for a Bucks home victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Only one game away from San Antonio here. The Spurs will be back home for the next one.
And Kevin, they'll be hoping things go better for them tonight as opposed to how it was last night. The last thing they want to do is drop 2 games in the span of 48 hours.
Now, here's Aldridge. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. 2 points. That one goes. Middleton's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Milwaukee. Tonight, 2 great backcourts facing off. Brent, how often do you get caught up in a showdown with another guard?
Well, for me, it didn't happen all that much, Kevin, unless I was playing John Barry.
Now
I got fired
right.
up.
I get you.
I think it's amazing when you have these matchups during the regular season and you look at maybe the rhythm of some of these guys coming into the game. Elite point guards, they have the ball in their hands. Sometimes they get caught up in that mano-a-mano duel. And as a 2 guard or somebody else playing with that player, it's really fun to watch.
You got to check yourself, though, don't you? You got to stay within the bounds.
Oh, there's no doubt that you still want to win the basketball game, but there are moments and minutes where their talent takes over, and that's when the show begins.
And the basket by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's Middleton. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Murray. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It goes on Chris Middleton. And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
And he nails the 3rd.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Middleton. From deep 3-point range. And again, the Bucks miss. San Antonio leading by 4. Murray outside. Now Aldridge. Outside for Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Middleton outside. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. To end the drought. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
A little quickness from Antetokounmpo there, blows right past the D.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to O'Quinn. Spurs working the ball around now. Double team on Aldridge. And the foul. on John Henson. That is his first foul of the game. Left side, DeRozan. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, a rebound by the Bucks.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Brogdon. There's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. San Antonio leading. And here is Murray. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Henson. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it to tie the game up. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Even with a hand in his face, that means Giannis in a good rhythm on that particular shot.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Picked by O'Quinn. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Middleton. Henson with the screen. Back to Brogdon. Outside, Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. He has 6.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Outside, DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Pass to DeRozan. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just in shock that he missed that layup. Not a lot of defense there.
Now here's Henson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Snell. And O'Quinn sends it back.
Good reach by O'Quinn, getting to the shooter and reading when he was releasing it.
Here's DeRozan. Banked in off the glass. Brent, for as long as Coach Popovich has been at the top of this game, what really is there left to say?
I don't think there's much more you say on a professional level, but there's a lot to be said about the compassion and the things that Pop has done on a personal level for years behind the scenes, championing guys on his staff, supporting not only current players but former players on his team. The interesting thing for Pop the last couple of years is just how outspoken he's been in terms of the equality, not just around the NBA, but around our nation, and some of the statements he's made that have garnered a lot of political attention. Greg Popovich not afraid to express some of the things that maybe deep down we all believe in.
Back to Brogdon. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
It's rebounded by Aldridge. San Antonio leading by 3. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Knocked loose. It's stolen by DeRozan. Mills with it. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul. Here's DeRozan.
Tristan did a great job of elevating that time to contest, did not stay on the deck.
Shot clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's DeRozan.
Yeah, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. The screen from Thompson. To the paint. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 3. The screen from Thompson. Out to the right wing. Here's Mwaba. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
It looked like he wanted no part of that. Superb defense there, really making it tough on him.
Back to Mills. Outside DeRozan. Here's Bogdanovich. He can't hit that time. Good D by Thompson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul. Outside, Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And they double up DeRozan. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now here is Dellavedova. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Thompson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside. Most of his shots coming around the rim.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, Chris Middleton is such a versatile scorer, and because he has the ability to put the ball down on the floor, sometimes defenders are not as willing to close out to him, but last year was in the 74th percentile in spot-up jump shots. It can be devastating from there.
San Antonio leading. And here's Mills looking for his first basket still in this one. The 3 ball. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And the Spurs lead by 4. And Middleton can hurt you from anywhere. But his mid-range game, Brent, his mid-range game stands out.
Yeah, people don't really realize how effective Chris has been from the mid-range. He's up there with Kevin Durant statistically in some of the numbers. And the fact that he's got that long frame, any switchable defender that's smaller than him gives him the immediate advantage.
Now, here's Aldridge. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And it's sent back by Aldridge.
There's that length and anticipation. Hard to get the ball over Aldridge in that scenario.
Pass to Dellavedova. They set the screen. Now here's Maker, covered by Mills. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
I think Thon Maker knows this. He's got to continue to work on his body, build some muscle mass. Finishes like this will be more effective and happen more often.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 6. Here's Gay. And he makes good on the layup.
And he can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Bucks trail by 4. Now here is Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Middleton right side. The Bucks have started out 0 of 1 from the line. This in their only other attempt earlier.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
And he knocks down the first one.
Middleton improving his game, improving his confidence, coming back after injury, and working to become better. Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Here's Mills. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Spurs lead by 2. And back in a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, to me, the story of that first period was their rebounding.
Yeah, jumping out to a lead largely because they did the hard work on the glass. So you love the passion in the early part of this game that they're playing with.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And that's now 7 points for Chris Middleton. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Murray, good. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. Here's Dellavedova. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, the Bucks with the superstar talent in Giannis Antetokounmpo, the critical decision this summer for selecting a new coach came down to a very qualified one in Mike Budenholzer, and with all the options out there, 9 coaching changes, I think that Bud saw the opportunity in Milwaukee as being a great one to push this team a little bit forward. The talent on the roster tantalizing enough for him to head to Milwaukee after his stint in Atlanta.
Spurs trail by 6. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Now Maker. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now here is Dellavedova. To the inside. The shot's good from Henson. And it's an 8-point Milwaukee lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Murray. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Well, it's 7-1. He doesn't have far to go, but Thon Maker rising up that time.
Murray with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Back to Gay. 5 on the clock to stop the run. Here's Pirtle. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Gay outside. Shot clock at 5. And finished off by Gay.
That Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Pass to Maker. Middleton with it. For Murray. And it's Gay with the rebound.
I like the defensive effort. They did a good job altering the mid-range shot and then making the shooter feel a bit uneasy.
Rudy Gay on the way. And Maker sends it back.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Matthew Dellavedova won a title with the Cleveland Cavs back in 16. The Australian, one of the league's high-effort players, certainly a motor that does not stop.
They always talk about just how scrappy he is, willing to get out there and compete and do the dirty work. That's where Delly ends up paying off the most. Guys like him help establish a really good culture of hard work and competitiveness.
And the Spurs with possession. 9-point game. San Antonio again missing. And here is Brogdon. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Five to shoot. It's hauled in by Gay.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
In the corner, Murray with it. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Aldridge. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
For 3, Middleton. San Antonio with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Gay outside. Stolen by Brogdon. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And it's in there. And the Bucks lead by 11.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Spurs trail by 11. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. He has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Pass to Gay. Here's Bogdanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
It's foolish leaving anyone that wide open from outside the arc. The D has got to be better.
There's the pick. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Murray, no good. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Brogdon. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Middleton with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to score a much better percentage.
Here's Gay. Aldridge trying to break free. Gay misses.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
They set the pick. Pass to Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
This guy upping his scoring average every year. Tonight's effort's only going to increase the chances of Giannis to do that again, maybe this season.
Right side, Aldridge. Shoots over Henson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
Henson with the screen. Down low. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. DeRozan gets room off the pick. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Here's the screen. And finished off by Gay.
How about the speed with which he got to the rim that time? Rudy Gay, excellent job of dropping the hammer.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, the defense really has very little to do with it.
Aston Waba. The screen from Thompson. Back to Brogdon. Over Murray. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 5 now.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Outside DeRozan. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And his versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
There's the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. Gets a little lazy about what it could be.
Aldridge left side. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 13. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Pass to Murray. Back to DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Nwaba. He's covered by Gay. Here's Antetokounmpo. The screen from Thompson. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Rudy Gay on the wing. Aldridge a screen. And it's Murray penetrating. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. The screen from Thompson. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Can't hit that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Gay outside. Back to Murray. Aldridge a screen. Pass to Bellinelli. Now here's Murray. Here's DeRozan. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Bucks leading by 17. Now Brogdon. He's got 5. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. Here's DeRozan. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Milwaukee. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. So it's the Bucks now. 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Middleton. There's a good screen. Henson with the screen. It's Brogdon on the wing. Pulls up on the elbow. They get the rebound. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Puts up a 3. Rebound, San Antonio.
When you look at what the Spurs went through last year, it just was not a pretty season. Just not something, that we've seen from the Spurs in 25 years. Still clinched the playoff berth, and that was their 21st season in a row.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
Well, they certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you.
That's his second personal foul.
Murray with it. Pass to DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. DeRozan using the pick. Again, the Spurs good for 2. And that Spurs run started back in 1998. A lot of those players are now in their 50s.
You have great names like David Robinson, Chuck Person, Avery Johnson, Will Perdue, Vinny Del Negro, all past the half-century mark. And I'm sorry, guys, Kevin Harlan was the one who talked about you guys being that old.
Shot clock at 5. Brogdon. Murray with the defensive effort. Outside Aldridge. Murray right side. And he makes that one.
Man, sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Henson with the screen. They set the pick. Out to the wing. Snell from outside. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
Yeah, maybe the halftime cut into some of that rhythm they had in the first half. So far, 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Murray. Shoots over Brogdon. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to O'Quinn. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And here's Middleton. He's got 10. And that one hits back iron.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Pass to Bogdanovich. They set the pick. Pick by O'Quinn. Shakes him. And Henson sends it back.
Well, Henson's an explosive leaper and really active on that play.
Bucks leading by 11. Middleton outside. Pass to Snell. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Henson with the screen. Middleton left side. And that one's on target from the wing. Middleton's got 12.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Back to Murray. Aldridge a screen. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Pass to Henson. The shot comes out. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Aldridge a screen. Milwaukee with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brent, the league is shaking things up as far as training and evaluation of referees. Do you think it'll result in getting a higher percentage of calls correct? They're pretty good as it is now.
The referees are fantastic.
They are.
And the fact that we're even having a discussion about a higher percentage of correct calls, Kevin, I would just like to have a higher percentage of correct calls for the rest of this game with you.
Well, good. This guy next to me handed me this card. It wasn't my idea. It was this guy over here. He said, ask Brent about the refereeing.
We need the stats, guys.
Yeah. Oh, we do. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. San Antonio making a switch here. Spurs trail by 15. Fires it up. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
And you want to talk about high volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Pass to Snell. Henson with the screen. There's a good screen. For 3, Middleton. And it's Gay with the rebound.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Mills. Shot clock at 6. Inside. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 16.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And with DeRozan getting traded, he said he felt backstabbed by Raptors management after they said he wouldn't be traded. At the end of the day, people will do what's best for their own position, whether they're a GM or a player. But you better believe they'll love DeRozan in Toronto forever, no matter what jersey he wears.
Pass to Snell. And here is Antetokounmpo. The screen from Thompson. Here's Mwaba. Uses the glass to drop it in. And the Bucks lead by 13. Outside, Bogdanovich. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Bucks leading by 13. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Snell. Now back to Nwaba. It's Brogdon on the wing. 5 points in the game. Count it.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Now here's DeRozan. Now the Bucks moving it up. 11 feet away. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Spurs passing it around. Back to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. The three from Mills. Drills it from outside. Mills has got 6.
The dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Pass to Nwaba. Here's Snell. The screen from Thompson. Now Antetokounmpo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
And you think about a coach looking into the eyes of one of his players and telling him to match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and all the things that he brings to the table. That's a long night of restlessness before you match up. Press up on him, he'll blow by you. In transition, he's at the rim in 2 dribbles. Tough to stop that kid.
Aldridge a screen. Pass to Bellinelli. Gay outside. Makes it off the glass. He's got 8. Antetokounmpo covers so much ground, Brent. He can almost go the entire length of the court in 2 dribbles.
Well, once he gets around towards the rim, his reach can make it seem like defenders aren't even there. Not just one defender, but multiple defenders. So it's unfair already, and you add that athleticism to what he can do. Wow, unstoppable offensive force.
Spurs trail by 11. On the wing, Bellinelli. Gay outside. Out to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Poked loose. From downtown. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Now Dellavedova. He has 5. Pass to Thompson. And here is Dellavedova. Shoots over Mills. And it's Dellavedova missing. .151 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Outside DeRozan. 9 feet out. Pass to Aldridge. Reverses. And the call will be against Thon Maker. That's his first foul. Full 24-second shot clock. 1:32 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Aldridge. 1 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Second player taken in the 2006 NBA draft. Aldridge has been an all-star multiple times and one of the game's most prolific scorers over the past decade.
First one falls for him. Prior to the start of the last season, Aldridge signed a contract extension to stay with San Antonio, to the surprise of many. Most fans thought he wanted out.
Well, I think the Spurs bet on Aldridge turning things around a little bit. Maybe after 1 year in the system, he would find it to be a little bit more comfortable, and he ended up having one of his best seasons to date. I mean, you could include his years in Portland in that as a cornerstone for the Spurs franchise now. Sometimes it just takes a clear head and a little bit of communication, and Pop and LaMarcus sat down and had that talk, and last year he had a tremendous season.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Gay left side. 3 on the clock. Thompson with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 9. Dellavedova with the ball. He has 5. Middleton on the wing. That one's not going to go. Walker in the corner. There's the 3. It's off.
Chris Middleton can guard multiple positions out there, and his defensive effort solid on that play.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Spurs trail by 9. There's the screen. Pass to Gay. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Gay's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Antonio. The screen from Thompson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Here's Nwaba. He's covered by Gay. Up off the screen. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
And here's Mills. Right wing. Right side to Walker. 6 to shoot. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Milwaukee leading by 6. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Good driving inside. Rudy Gay's agile on that possession, knifing into the rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Nwaba. They set the pick. Outside Korver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Spurs trail by 4. Now here's Mills. To the wing right side. Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Bellinelli. Connects from 3-point range.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
I just think it was a matter of getting recomposed, altering their game plan just a little bit. They look completely in sync now.
Right side, Antetokounmpo. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And that one misses. The Milwaukee Bucks looking to move the needle with their new head coaching hire. If you're in that role, Brent, what changes do you make?
Well, I think the team just needs to find a little bit better cohesion on the defensive end. They tried a lot of things schematically last year that I don't think they were as connected as they needed to be there. And as far as personnel goes, they're really lacking some consistency from outside on the perimeter, their perimeter shooting. I know Tony Snell had a decent year, but there's not a lot of three-point attack from the Milwaukee Bucks. It makes it tough for them to score.
And David Nwaba picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside, Walker. Gay, left side. And the layup falls. Gay's got 6 here in this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I guess the D didn't read the scouting report that you can't let Korver get free from the perimeter.
Pass to Bellinelli. Gay outside. Here is Cunningham. Rocket 6. The rebound by Brogdon. Bucks leading by 4. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. Substitution Bucks.
Now Middleton. Pass to Dellavedova. Henson with it. He's covered by Murray. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation.
Well, amazingly, the Bucks, one of the slower teams in the league last season in terms of their pace. And when you're talking about a team with tremendous length and athleticism, you think that maybe speed would come along with it and that they'd get out and thrive in transition. Not the case last year.
Henson with the screen. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. Maker. San Antonio with the rebound. And the Bucks, still a top 10 offense last season, got to the line in bunches.
They got to the line, got into the interior, got into the paint, but their outside shooting is still a concern, Kevin. When you're down a lot of points and you need to stretch out the defense to come back in games, it's not something that they could do last year. So maybe looking to pick up a few guys on their roster to help expand the three-point shooting game.
Dellavedova with the ball. Pass to Henson. Back to Dellavedova. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He got into him pretty hard. He said, we are being way too soft in there. We need some toughness, and I need some defense. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
Back to DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to end this cold run. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And last summer, after 9 terrific seasons in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan traded to San Antonio.
And guys, you have to feel for the sudden change for DeRozan. Gave Toronto some of their best years. At the same time, happy that DeRozan has gone to an organization that has proven success over the years.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Dellavedova from outside. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Gay. In the corner, Murray with it. Outside DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he sinks the layup.
There's such a threat to score from mid-range, but on the inside can do some damage as well.
Up top, Dellavedova. Here's Middleton. And he banks in the layup. Middleton's got 9 points here in the second half.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Outside DeRozan. Aldridge a screen. Back to Murray. Unloads from 13. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Milwaukee in the lead. And here is Dellavedova. Middleton outside. Back to Dellavedova. Pass to Middleton. Over DeRozan. Middleton can't get it to go. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivers.
He's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most.
There's the pick. Back to Maker. Back to Middleton. Shoots over DeRozan. Another miss by Middleton.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
First free throw is good. One constant for the San Antonio Spurs, the ability to protect the rim.
Well, they do it on 2 levels. You have guys moving their feet. They get in great position defensively. And then you have 6 straight years where the Spurs have been top 10 in block shots. I think that would surprise a lot of people.
Henson with the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Right side, Aldridge. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from the wing. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Not sure, maybe the pressure of the moment got to him there. A really careless error that might ultimately cost the team.
Pass to Brogdon. Henson with the screen. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there. Murray
outside. Right side Aldridge. Shoots over Henson. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. They set the pick. Henson with the screen. Takes the 13-footer. And Nwaba has it in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Nwaba has it in the corner. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter of this one. So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Oh, shocking there. That one's amazing.
Well, you play your heart out all night long, and then just 1 or 2 shots at the end decide the outcome.
Yes! That was a big one. You can hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volume.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
This is why you got to love where Giannis is in the young part of his career, willing to drain a crucial shot for his ball club.
The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Count it!
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
And how about the confidence Bogdanovich displayed there? This guy's a clutch shooter who loves being the man when the spotlight's on. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.